In the days of Valentino, we know a maid named Ethel was so bright and alive.
Wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo.
But she was struck down by a trolley. Golly, said goodbye in 1925. Ethel in heaven awaited patiently to earn her wings and be an angel fancy-free. 60 years later, the opportunity to help a family came through.
Boop, 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 da-doo, 23 skadoo.
Back down to earth to teach the Prestons lessons. Richard, Lissy, Dwayne, and JJ too. Now she must be a 1980s lady. Down to earth, it's so angelical. Down to earth, it's quite a spectacle. Down to earth, it's just hysterical. She's down to earth, down to earth, down to earth.
I'm so excited. Look, 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 it finally came.
What is it?
With this simple-looking little device, is every motorist's dream come true?
Spot police radar from a half a mile away. Use the cop detector and avoid those nasty and annoying little court costs.
This baby is gonna make us rich. Oh, I gotta go call the distributor.
Could we get back to something a little more important here?
What's that?
Me?
Your brother is frightened to ask a girl out on a date.
Think how the poor girl is gonna feel. Who is she?
Susie Q.
You want to ask Susie Quartermain out on a date?
Yeah, sure, why not? She asked me to tutor her in history. I figured that somewhere between Alexander the Great and Ivan the Terrible, I could, you know, mention,
Dwayne the Obnoxious.
Dwayne, why don't you try out your approach on Lissy?
Lissy?
Yeah.
What does she know about being gorgeous and sexy?
Dwayne, there are more important things in life than having oodles of blonde hair and a great body.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Candy. I'm getting in shape.
Doing a great job.
I am trying out for the Bombers cheerleading squad.
I didn't know you liked football, Candy.
Oh, is that what they play? Dwayne, why don't you practice on Candy? Ha! That sounds like a great idea. Practice what? Well, see, Dwayne wants to ask out a pretty blonde girl, so I thought maybe he could try out his approach on you. Oh, sure. Well, go ahead, Dwayne.
All right, Candy, I was just wondering if,
Yes, Dwayne?
well, you know, if you weren't real busy, that,
Yes, Dwayne?
I can't do this.
Now, come on. Sure you can.
Right, Candy. Candy, could you please stand up straight? Look, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
I was just wondering,
Yes, Dwayne.
would you go out with me?
No.
No!
I am a married woman. But thank you for asking, Dwayne. Well, I'm off to practice my pom-poms. Bye. Bye, Candy.
What am I gonna do?
Well, there's always the priesthood.
Hello? Oh, hi, Susie. Dwayne, he's been practicing asking you out for a date all week. You will? I'll tell him. You're on for tomorrow night. 8 o'clock, okay? 8's fine. Oh, Susie, dress casual.
I don't believe this. I don't believe this. The best-looking girl.
Oh, Dwayne, before you pass out, Susie also asked if you could come over and help her with her history homework.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let's see, Susie lives 6.5 miles from here. If I do 50 miles an hour, I can be there in 7.5 minutes. But if I do 80...
Yeah, thanks. Goodbye. Oh, Dwayne never showed up at Susie's. Now, where could he be?
I'm sure he's all right.
After all the worry he's put us through, he better not be.
Well, maybe his car broke down.
And he's stuck on some lonely, deserted road.
Oh, thanks for the comforting thoughts, guys.
Oh, you know what? He probably ran into some of his friends on his way over to Susie Q's and just got sidetracked.
The A-team couldn't sidetrack Dwayne from getting to Susie's. Hello? Dwayne! Yeah, Dad just talked to Susie. Of course it's embarrassing. What are fathers for? Hold on. He wants to talk to Ethel.
Oh, Dwayne? Hi, are you all right? Yes? Yes? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be right down.
Yeah, hello, Dwayne. Well?
Oh, well, Richard, he's just fine. He was just a little afraid to talk to you.
Well, why should he be afraid to talk to me?
Because he's afraid you'll kill him.
Oh, now that's crazy. I'm his father.
He got picked up for speeding.
And driving without his license.
He's in jail.
I'll kill him!
Well, home sweet home.
Well, if it isn't Cool Hand Dwayne, back from the slammer.
Oh, Dwayne, are you all right?
I'm fine, Ethel. I'm fine.
Are you sure? You look different.
Different.
Hardened. Tougher.
It's a look of hunger. I'm starved.
Oh, that's good, because I saved you some roast, a baked potato, and a slice of apple pie.
Not so fast, Ethel. Dwayne isn't eating dinner tonight.
What do you mean I'm not eating dinner tonight? What's going on?
Well, just because I bailed you out doesn't mean you're off the hook.
Why not?
Because you got arrested for speeding.
Well, because your cop detector didn't work.
And what about driving without your license?
Well, when you travel on the wings of love, you don't need a license.
On the wings of lust is more like it.
Well, the judge released you to my custody, so I am passing sentence. You are confined to your room.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, Richard.
Oh, what about my date with Susie?
You'll just have to call her.
And tell her what?
That your daddy sent you to your room without your dinner.
Come on, Dad. Susie is special. You should meet her.
I'll look forward to it.
You know, you wouldn't do this if you knew Susie like I know Susie.
I know that one. Eddie Canner, Sixfield Follies, 1920.
Ethel!
Oh, sorry.
Go. Oatmeal and water will be brought to your room 3 times a day.
Dad, I hate oatmeal.
Richard, how about if I made him some of my special scrambled eggs?
No special meals.
Okay, what about visitors?
Only immediate family.
That's cruel and unusual punishment. Ethel,
Could I talk to you for a second?
What is it, Ethel?
Richard, don't you think you're being a little hard on Dwayne?
Well, sometimes you have to be firm with the people you love, if only for their own good.
Well...
Dwayne.
Thanks, Ethel. I knew you could do it.
Dwayne, go to your room.
Look, Dad, what do you say if I cop a plea to the driving without a license rap, all right? You drop the speeding charges, we cut the sentence in half, you're happy, I'm miserable, it all works out.
The answer is no.
Well, can I at least call Susie?
Well, okay. Then, to your room. Hmm?
Scout's honor.
I'll put some raisins in your oatmeal.
Susie? Hi, it's Dwayne. Look, I'm sorry about tonight. I got stopped for speeding. Yeah. Anyway, look, about tomorrow night. The white dress? No, you see, you don't understand. I'm not... With the little straps and... No, you see, I'm not going to be in the slit up the... I'll pick you up tomorrow at 8. Very funny. I don't know what it's like serving time.
Well, no one said life in the big house was easy. But when you set out on a life of crime...
Yeah, well, I just can't take this anymore, Lissy. Staring at the same 4 walls, nobody to talk to, the loneliness, the despair, the other cons crying out in the night.
Dwayne, what are you talking about? You watch TV in this room all night.
That's what I'm talking about. The Jailbird Film Festival. 10 straight hours of jailhouse movies. The lousy guards, the lousy conditions, the lousy food. Oatmeal for breakfast, oatmeal for lunch, oatmeal, oatmeal, oatmeal! Thanks, sis. I needed that.
Here, I brought you some food. It's your favorite. Oatmeal. Ethel ran out of raisins, so she used prunes. The small lumps are the prunes.
You know, Lissy, the only thing that's keeping me going in this joint is knowing that somewhere out there, Susie's waiting for me in a white dress with little straps and a slit right up.
Hi, Lissy. Hi, Dwayne. I was on my way to cheerleading practice, and I thought I'd come by and cheer you up.
Candy, I'm really not...
Ready?
I'm really not in the mood...
Give me a B!
B.
Give me an R!
R.
Give me a G!
G.
Give me an E! E! What does that spell?
Brother!
Yay!
Oh, well, I never heard a cheer quite like that before.
I made it up myself.
Oh, thanks, Candy. I feel so much cheerier.
You know, I am so nervous. I have never been a cheerleader before.
Not even in school?
They don't have cheerleaders in beauty school.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Before I go, I brought you a file.
Oh, great! Oh, just what every prisoner wants, a small green file.
You don't understand. There's a cake in the file.
Oh, don't you mean there's a file in the cake?
No, there's a cake in the file.
Fantastic!
I made it myself.
This is great, Candy. Thanks a lot. You're a great cheerleader.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. You know, it's my own recipe. I call it oatmeal surprise.
All rise.
The Preston Family Parole Board is now in session.
Be seated.
Mr. Preston,
Yes, Mr. Preston?
will you be represented by counsel?
No, Your Honor. I will be representing myself.
Well, you know what they say about a man who acts as his own lawyer. He has a fool for a client.
In Dwayne's case, he also has a fool for a lawyer.
I object. The board member is expressing prejudice.
Sustained. Miss Preston, will you please refrain from further outbursts? Or you may proceed with your case, Mr. Preston.
15 hours ago, my client was placed into a cold, dark, damp cell.
Poor baby.
Miss McDougan, the prisoner is being disciplined for breaking the law.
You're absolutely right. Poor baby.
Now, Mr. Preston, would you please tell the jury, in your own words, what you learned during your time in jail. I learned that crime does not pay.
Oh, that is so wonderful.
And what other revelations came to you, Mr. Preston, while you were incarcerated? Well, I learned that speeding in cars is dangerous and foolish, and I'll never, ever, ever do it again.
He's amazing.
Thank you. We do our best.
He's raised groveling to the level of an art form.
I object. This board member has a closed mind. Without so much as hearing my client's case, she has condemned him to spend the weekend far away from the warmth of his loving family and the arms of a girl whose only desire is to give him a night he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Free the Preston one! Free the Preston one! Free the Preston one!
Dugan, will you please try to control yourself?
I'm sorry.
Do any of the board members have a question? Master Preston?
Mr. Preston, if I vote to set you free, can I have your skateboard?
No. Soliciting bribes is totally out of order.
It's yours.
Now it's time to vote. Miss Preston?
Let him rot.
I take it that's a no vote. Master Preston?
If you throw in your baseball glove?
And my bat.
Let him go.
Miss McDougan, what's your vote?
I don't know. I'm so confused. On the one hand, I understand the need for discipline. But, I think he's suffered enough and shouldn't be cooped up.
Where he would have to break the heart of an innocent girl whose only crime was falling under the magnetic spell of my client.
Will you knock it off? Miss McDougan, are you voting a yes or no?
I vote yes. Grant him parole.
Well, that's 2 for parole and 1 for hanging. Well, as chairman of the parole board, I recommend that the prisoner, Dwayne Preston, be released from serving his full sentence in accordance with the law.
Could we just cut the formalities, Dad, and get to the good stuff?
Well, he is granted parole.
Hallelujah, Susie Q. Tonight, I'm yours.
To start at noon tomorrow.
What?
Do you have any twos? Go fish. Oh, darn. Have you got any eights? Go fish. You got any tens? You peeked. I did not. Have you got any kings? Are you sure angels can't see through things? Of course not.
I just caught Spider-Man trying to go over the wall.
Oh, Dwayne, how could you?
Well, Ethel, we're talking Susie Quartermain here.
For attempted escape, I'm tacking 2 weeks onto your sentence.
2 weeks? Come on, Dad, you can't do this to me.
I can't.
No, you can't.
Ethel, don't butt in here, please. This is father-son business.
Well, is it father-son business for a father to teach his son disrespect for the law?
Oh, I think you're a little confused here, Ethel.
Well, I was for a while, but I finally figured out what's been bothering me.
I'm trying to teach this boy respect for the law.
Hey, I respect the law like crazy.
Well, promoting devices like this is hardly developing respect for the law.
Ethel, this device is legal. This doesn't encourage law-breaking.
Not when people are watching. See, cop detectors say it's okay to break the law. Just as long as you don't get caught at it.
Well...
Well, I think you're just as responsible for Dwayne speeding as he is.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes you an accessory before the fact, and not to mention contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
I never looked at it that way.
It was your cop detector that encouraged me to speed.
Well, perhaps.
And if it wasn't for the influence of that evil device, I would never have spun out on the road of life.
Okay.
Does that mean I'm free?
Well, not quite.
What?
No, you and I are going to serve out the rest of your sentence together.
What about Susie?
Well, look what I'm giving up, son. I had a date with Sandra tomorrow. I mean, she bought a special dress just for the occasion. You know, it's white with little straps, and it has a... Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. You know, son, being in jail gives a man time to think. Think about what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. I've been doing a lot of thinking. You know what I've been thinking, son?
What's that, Dad?
I've been thinking I wasted an awful lot of money on your harmonica lessons.